Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again, channeling the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everybody, but there's definitely a message here for somebody. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this is chapter 17, message 5, and I'm literally mid-channeling. I done some of a write-up, but I just decided to press record mid-channeling. For those of you that's in some kind of a twin flame union, looking for a love connection, I see that energy here. But I'm picking up more strongly on a need for self-care first, a need for self-healing. Some kind of relationship is on the back burner for somebody. Somebody's definitely taking a step back or needing to take a step back from whatever this force field energy is, this Mars energy, this Aries energy, and trust in yourself. Whatever this force field energy is, this Mars energy, it's the catalyst, it's the trigger to your healing process, to this energy of daughter wealth, this energy of healing and needing to take accountability. In the energy of the Hermit, which is the overall energy of the previous message, there's an energy here of self-reflecting. I'm seeing this Hermit energy not only as your energy, but the energy of those outside of you. In this energy of 22, women supporting women. In the first message, this card came through in the reverse, but strongly I was picking up on the energy of giving a group of people the benefit of the doubt, or this is a new wave, is an energy I was picking up on through the card that came through in message 2. So anyway, without disturbing the card right now, it's just the way how I feel like one of the most important lessons you've learned in this cycle, in this energy of behavior interpretation, is understanding that the mind is a powerful thing. And how you see something, how you is possibly the way how you may manifest it in your life. Going into the energy of the tongue is very powerful. Certain situations back in the past, in this energy of nostalgia, was creating some kind of an energy of burnout. It was depleting you, was the energy of the previous message. It was taken away from you, from your pureness, your core, putting holes in the soul, kind of an energy. There's a need to retreat, step back, stay grounded, and stand your ground. In regards to a situation I'm hearing right now, fight back. Bringing us into the energy of the devil is the bottom of the deck, previous message, which will make the devil now overall energy in this message 5. But as I was channeling, I'm not 100% seeing this devil as a devil energy. Again, giving it the benefit of the doubt, but this is the after fact, the aftermath is the energy I was picking up on as I was getting into my channeled writing. This is, I'm connecting with somebody who's made the best of a bad situation. I'm connecting with somebody who's learned some harsh life lessons along the way. Life has been your biggest teacher in the energy of Sagittarius. That's within the energy that you're dealing with. You know, life has been your biggest teacher. You've seen through the imposters. You know, you've seen through the shapeshifters. We've all got the ability to shift, but it all boils down to your intentions. And I feel for many, going back into this energy of you face these cycles with these kinds of energies, entities. This is the seventh or the sixth to the seventh cycle experience where you may have felt targeted within a situation. But I feel like this is the final straw. Going back to the previous message, something has been the final straw for you. So I'm going to read what I wrote, literally coming out of this message yesterday. Angel number 224. It was an interesting read. I will attach that to the description. I was picking up on this energy of radical curiosity which came through message 1, in this childlike energy, this curiosity kind of an energy. I'm just hearing right now again, curiosity killed the cat, the famous saying. You know, quick to attach, quick to give others the benefit of the doubt because you empathize, you resonate, you know, you feel somebody or a group of people on a soul level. Detriment to your own healing is what I just heard. But going back to what I wrote, who are these groups of 4? Card number 22. Who is this main female that's here in the reverse? Again, this is card number 2. There's this high energy around 2 here. Who's the mature woman, which is behind all of this energy here? In this energy of stepping back through challenging times. You may have even stepped back from some kind of creativity, some kind of art, writing, just how you see yourself within this universe is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Center of this message here is trusting yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to the highest timeline. And I feel like whatever this situation is, this Mars energy is, like I said, is what's pushing you now into this energy of change. Into this energy of judgment that came through in the previous message. I do see caring connections here in this energy of the rising phoenix. I'm just going to get the overall energy for this message, for the next message, sorry. So let's see, in regards to this energy. Split the deck on the Tower. Scorpio energy. But I feel Scorpio energy very strong in this message, not only in the Phoenix energy, but there's definitely an ending to a way how you may be thinking, viewing a situation, especially a group of people, community, family, work. However, these messages of chapter 17 have been resonating with you. The energy of love is here in the reverse. Center of this message came through in the energy of this Mars. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, in regards to this energy, chapter 17, message 5. In addition to the devil energy, it's the most important message that's needing to be heard right now. For those that may be resonating. And death cards at the bottom of the deck. Which will be the overall message in the for message 6. But the wheel is moving. Whatever this is destiny. Whatever this is and however it's happening, it was meant to happen this way. You know, is the energy I'm picking up on. It's the repairing of that wheel. I'm being sorry, I just went silent for a minute. It's because I was brought back to the message I did. I I think it was around 2 days ago, and it's the repairing of your ancestral will, or your ancestors. You know, the illustration of the card of repair was what I felt: two ancestors sitting down on two chairs, working real hard on creating a piece of fabric from each timeline, from each generation, from each, you know, for the one who believes that they wasn't good enough. But the card that came through is that you're enough. You've always been enough. You was born for this. This is your assignment. This is your mission, to endure and to persevere. I'm going to continue to read. I kind of got sidetracked there. So something may appear or seem wrong, but you're right. Trust your intuition and your wisdom. I see and feel an energy of concern here. It came through at the bottom of the deck, and there's so much energy here of wisdom that came through in regards to some kind of a past event. 2017 may be significant, and the date, the 31st of any month, may be significant. But there's so much energy of wisdom at the bottom of the deck. Divine wisdom and concern. In the energy of wisdom at play. Card number 33, 333 may be relevant. But wisdom reads, you've been here before and you know what to do. Yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. So there's definitely some kind of a choice that either you or somebody else or a group of people are making. They're making a judgment call, you know. It's this kind of an energy. I'm picking up this energy on, you may have made some kind of an application, a job application is what I'm seeing right now in my mind's eye. And you're being discussed in rooms that you're not in right now. I'm picking up on this energy. My ears are ringing right now of the soul whisperer. That card came through in the previous message. You know, I feel like you're picking up also on this. I'm picking up on this energy of intuitive hits is what I'm picking up on. You're picking up on messages intuitively for your highest good and for those around you. As I'm looking, I didn't notice this before, but card number 5, and this is message 5, in this energy of attachment, there's a mask. She's holding a mask up. And it's in this energy of what came through in part 1. So angel number 165 may be relevant. This is called the melting mask. It says, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. That just came to my attention as I was just reading. So I'm going to continue. So in the energy of the hermit, previous message, the hermit within you, although I see this energy as many energies within this message, this group, the energies of these 6 cycles, this past current shift is cycles now 7. Going back to the previous message, 10 to 1. Now you're down to 3 to 1. And now the wheel is moving, you know. What's the odds? I keep on hearing. The princess who never smiles is now healing. Is that a smile I hear them say in the distance? Aquarius energy. What you was once oblivious to, you're now aware of. Going back to the energy of one of my poems that I shared on the channel. Center of the message is trust in yourself. Don't allow outside forces to interrupt your energy. Remain humble. Remain calm. And stay within your truth. Protect your inner peace. And the right people and the right connections will gravitate to you. And at that time I was hearing the song again, women have patience. When they say you can't, do it anyway, with self-awareness of your behavior, of your interpretation, going back, symbolically speaking, the mind is powerful. And as I was writing the word powerful, I wrote, the mind is powerful, powerful when full. So the word full was standing out to me. Relax. Set time aside for self-care, self-love. Give time to love and nurture yourself. Connect with the outdoors. Pay attention to the changes of the seasons, as we also change with the seasons and change accordingly. Swift change. Going back into the energy of my chapter 15:15. Don't allow anyone to tell you you're wrong to shift your energy after a period of time of deep observation. You're not wrong to take the high road, which is best for you, to reach your destination, to reach your target, to create your legacy, your foundation, your generational wealth, to inspire those that surround you, the upcoming energy, because life is our biggest teacher. Generations after generations, timeline after timeline, going back to the beginning of this message in the energy of Egypt, is showing us that in these times of injustice, a judgment is about to be made. I'm hearing a direct judgment call is about to be made. Strong message. To the curious mind, the wandering child. Center of the message, Mars energy, the force be with you, I heard at the time of writing this. I feel like some kind of transformation is definitely here for those who's resonating with this message. I feel like the time is now, the time is coming. An ending, and a new beginning in this energy of the rising phoenix. Coming into the energy of Capricorn, Sagittarius season may be very relevant. As I was writing Capricorn, I was picking up on the energy of corn, the energy of harvest, and I believe we're coming into a harvest moon, which is, I believe that is the Libra moon, which is in Libra season, which is next month, I believe. I can't remember the date, I'm trying to remember. But I feel like, so between October and December and January, I feel are significant months. Possibly the next 3 to 6 months. But this wheel is definitely moving. It's like the last 3 months you've had a burnout, and the next 3 months is when this Phoenix energy is coming in. This inner peace, this breakthrough, this transformation, this ending. As I was listening to the song, a part of it caught my attention, where he's saying women have patience. He says, don't watch the fantasies in life, it will put you down. He said, she did have many love. She didn't know that I had much love. Didn't know what it was worth. So he says again, so women have patience. He then goes on to say, and if you've gone upon the man race, you're gonna mash down. So women have patience. He then goes on to say, the more that he gave, the more that basically was being taken. Always unstable because she loves to explore. He says, abuse the heart many times, pretending that she loves. Double trouble if another man comes to kick off the plum. I wouldn't spare the rod, I would spoil your choice. He said, I wouldn't spare the rod and spoil your choice, meaning that there's no love loss, you know. It says it's another life lesson. So I'm picking up the energy on this is why I was picking up on a romance energy in the reason why this card is in reverse. Male or female, you know, it's this kind of a third party energy. Somebody may have been cheated on in this energy, which is then created the energy for this wheel to turn. It's creating destiny. It's pushing it's putting you in your direction of your purpose. It's the catalyst to removing yourself out of this energy of sadness and anger. There's a release, there's a breakthrough, there's a freedom moving you into what I can see here is this caring connection. It says a new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It might be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or even deepening of an existing relationship. It says open your heart to new connections. But I feel like there's a lot of healing that is needing to be done first, if not done already. Is the reason why the wheel is here now. There's a lot of past energies that's come to the surface. This almost kind of feels to me like a conversation that's taking place. Releasing the energy of anger and sadness, that imbalance with the yin yang in the reverse, which in turn is gonna have, picking up this ricochet energy. It's like when one thing, domino effect I'm seeing right now. It's like when one thing is corrected, everything is corrected. Is the kind of an energy. So anyway, going back into the message, I was clarifying one of the cards and it knocked this card off of the kind of off of the stand. It was kind of giving me the energy of ending of chapter 17. I'm swiftly moving into chapter 18, and that came out real swift. And we've got here in the reverse, it's the trust card, the Wood Maiden. Card number 39 is in the reverse, and at the bottom of the deck we still got the poisoned apple. And the 12 dancing princess is directly behind that. This is the card which I'm referring to in regards to the energy of this message. The past, moving past the past. Card number 21, the 12 dancing princess, enchantment energy. There was a lot of jealousy, this toxicity that the devil's come through in. I'm guided to pull again. So let's see, tell me more about this energy in regards to this message. What's coming towards those in this energy? I'm hearing 3. I want to pull 3 cards. Message 17. Chapter 17, message 5. Expectations is at the bottom of the deck. And day boy and night girl. Sleeping Beauty, the Awakening, card number 32. And we've got the Underground, the Light Princess, came through in the reverse. The Fair Brown Trembling, the Gifts. And this is about the awakening. This card I feel is very relevant in regards to this energy. In the energy of what was at the bottom of the deck of Sleeping Beauty and the Poison Apple. I feel like somebody is now waking up from some kind of deep sleep. This could have been an actual poisoning, you know, and somebody is now recovering from this. And within this sleep, you realized your gift. You're trusting within yourself. This is giving me the energy of the hermit, you know, this sleeping beauty energy. Realizing your worth, realizing where you fit on this energy of this wheel, where you fit within a community, a family, a workplace even, you know. Loyalty is what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on this energy of time away and how loyal a company may be towards you in regards to the time that you may have had off, for whatever reason that may have been. But during that time off, you've realized some things, not just about who others are, but who you are and how you may see others and how you see yourself. Something is now, or you have now come. This is this energy of for me, of judgment, resurrection. You're now seeing the possibilities that's out there for you. Seeing beyond the horizon is the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. But I definitely share that song. I feel like that song may be relevant for somebody, male or female. It's a masculine that sings the song, but it could, you know, resonate regardless. We possess a masculine and feminine energy. Okay, so I want to read card number 39, which came through in the reverse. The Wood Maiden Trust. The maiden smiled at her and said in a sweet voice, I can't pronounce her name, so that's you. I'm just gonna say that this is your energy. Do you like to dance? Her manner was so grateful, or your manner was so gracious, that you no longer felt afraid and answered, oh, I could dance all day long. A tale of a little girl living alone with her mother in a tumble-down cottage and two little goats. The little girl, despite their circumstances, is always cheerful and in good spirits. Her energy is a delight to be around. She loves the birch wood near the cottage, where the goats are pastured in the warm times. Her job is to care for the goats and spin their fleece throughout the day. Be sure to bring home a full spindle. You, for that is her name. I don't know, it says BETUSHKA, is told each day. And she does. She will go to the birchwood with the trees, and within there embrace, and in within their embrace she would dance and invent wondrous games and sing to the goats, to the trees, and to the birds. She would wind the goat's fleece about her head and dance, and after a time of this, she would go beneath a tree and begin to spin the wool, humming as she went about her work. Each day her mother gave her a piece of bread, so she was not hungry and happy. She had no distaff, so she wound the flax around her head. Then she took the little basket and went romping and singing behind the goats to the birchwood. When they got there, she sat down under a tree and pulled the fibers of the flax from her head with her left hand, and with her right hand let down the spindle so that it went humming along the ground. All the while she sang until the woods echoed and the little goats nibbled away at the leaves and the grass. When the sun showed midday, she put the spindle aside, called the goats and gave them a mouthful of bread so they wouldn't stray, and ran off into the woods to hunt berries of any other wild fruits that was in season. Then when she finished her bread and fruit, she jumped up, folded her arms and danced and sang. While in the birch wood, she would find wild strawberries and raspberries to eat and bring sweetness to her life. And never a frown nor a moment discomfort came to the little girl. She was a sweet and merry little shepherdess, yet she worked hard and always filled the basket with her spinning. So she was a great help to her mother, and the goats loved her dearly. One day, right as the sun reached its heights, she spread her arms ready to whirl in her own invented dance of love to the wood, to life. But she was no longer alone. Before her stood the most beautiful maiden, dressed in clothes spun from cobwebs, flowers of the forest in her hair, and long golden hair which fell to her waist. Her mouth fell open in a perfect O of surprise. She said to the maiden, she said, the maiden, without moving her lips, "Do you love to dance?" She was so kind, her voice so gentle, that the little girl suddenly felt her heart fill with sunshine. Yes, she answered with a bright and sweet smile. Going back to this card here, with a bright and sweet smile, I could dance all day long. So she and the maiden danced. As they danced, tall, slender beings with hair of gold and skin of white came forward, playing instruments made of wood and stone, delicate as flowers, and the music was the sweetest ever heard. Birds joined them, and the sun, a song of the wild things, enchanting, unlike any other sound heard by human ears before. The little girl forgot everything but the dance. So complete and alive she felt. They danced till the sun fell from the sky in a sudden dip, and when that last ray of gold penetrated the forest, the maiden vanished along with the orchestra, and finally only the birds remained, singing the song to call their young to the nest. The little girl was unhappy for the first time. She fretted she had not done her work, and her mother needed help. She felt a silence, and even the goats felt her sadness and wondered at what's wrong. In this tale, as you can see, there is a balance between working and the life of dance. The little girl is both responsible and joyous, and has the balance worked out, until she is asked to dance with a fairy, and from this time forth she forgets her work. Although the fairy sees to it that her basket is full of spun fleece, the little girl knows for the first time guilt and longing and discontent. At the time, she discovers ecstasy and the abandonment of herself. The fairies come to her aid and give her a magical chant. And grumble, not real and grumble not, and her basket is full. Each night spun as if, and indeed is, by magic. But her mother knows something is amiss. Her daughter is not the same, and she asks what is wrong. When the little girl finally tells her mother of the dancing and the fae, she breaks the spell, and she no longer has the magical help. Her mother grumbles, for she knows her daughter had met a wood maiden, one who often dances little boys to death. But who can be kind to little girls and offer them their help and great riches? What are we to make of this tale? To never accept magical help, that parents should allow children time to simply be children. But before the spell is broken, this little girl is gifted birch leaves, which the wood maiden turns to gold. And although there are only a few, they suddenly have enough to buy a farm with good rich land and strong fine cattle, and their own well and trees. The little girl could have dancing shoes and lessons and pretty clothes to wear, but she never attains the same levels of content as she had before meeting the wood maiden, nor does she ever reach the exotic heights the fairy dance gave her. And she never meets the wood maiden, never again, even though she longed to dance with her every day. This is a card that encourages you to trust in the moment, that although what is taking place seems unreal, and you will doubt your own experience, You would do best to trust that it has taken place for a reason. The gifts you have been offered need not be questioned. It is time to arrest cynicism and to be careful of who you share the gifts with. Some will disbelieve you, and in some ways, they will rob you of what is most precious. It is now a time to believe and to share and to know that there is an other world, a fairyland, and it is designers and its designers are your allies. At this time, hold close the gifts and trust that it is as it seems to be. It is good and it is true. Trust in the gifts given. Be content with simple things. A good nature brings great rewards. Fairies comes to the innocent and to the sweet of the temperate and the sweet temperament. Even small rewards can yield great changes. Awareness can come at a price. And that's the energy of this message so far of what I'm picking up on. It is coming to me as this chapter is coming to an end. The cycle is moving, the wheel is spinning, it's turning. What I also pick up from that is the energy of you live and you learn, you know, once bitten, twice shy. In the energy of the butterfly, going back to the thumbnail of one of my recent messages. I just heard you play with fire and you will get burned. The energy of curiosity killed the cat, you know. I'm also picking up on this energy of Capricorn. There's a helpful energy that's coming toward you. I'm hearing a surge of helpful energy that's coming toward you. Capricorn energy may just be relevant in regards to the energy of this message for those that's resonating. And that was definitely a long intro and a long read up. So remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone, and I literally just heard, listen twice. So for those that's resonating in this energy, why is the energy of the devil here? Overall energy, in addition to the will. In this energy of the process of the melting of the mask, card number 16. In this energy of Sleeping Beauty, the awakening from the energy of Snow White, chapter 2. And right now I'm hearing a song saying, this is your story. I believe that's a song by Baby Sham and Ashanti. I believe I shared that in one of my messages around 3 years ago. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, Passion Ignited is at the bottom of the deck, card number 1. Why is the energy of the devil here? I feel like something has definitely been activated. I'm feeling an activation kind of an energy. Tell me more about this energy. Why's the devil here? I heard you are the shadow too. Stand your ground. You stood toe to toe with the devil, you know. It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. And it's falling in this energy of the wood maiden. Why's the energy of the wheel? Why's the energy of the wheel of fortune here in regards to the energy of this message? It's falling into the energy of concern, wisdom at play, that wisdom energy. I'm hearing all 3 sides to me. Angel number 332 may be relevant here, but this is a spiritual union that's coming in this energy of the will. And let me just take this up. Angel number 172 may be relevant. 271. Let's get one more card in regards to the energy of the wheel. 2 cards came through. fell over on my wild animal deck. Both came through in the reverse. New beginnings and the universe. I just feel like something's not quite here yet. There's still this energy of needing to clear up some of the corners of your life in whatever area this may be for you. I'm hearing the cobwebs. Going back to the energy of the maiden of the story, who was dressed in cobwebs. There's a need for you to stand your ground. Possibly maybe in regards to the spiritual union. The universe is trying to step in, the divine's trying to step in here, is an energy I'm picking up on to reward you these gifts. But there's a shadow energy that's needing to be dealt with here, this cloud. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about the energy of sleeping beauty for those that's resonating in the energy of this message. What's the energy of sleeping beauty here? And we've got the temptation card at the bottom of the deck, but what we've got is prosperity begins and foundation and achievements. It's in this energy of the shadow, clarifying the sleeping beauty in this energy of an awakening. There's one last step. It's bringing me to a recent message I did. You know, there's one last thing that's needing to be cleared. What's this energy of one last thing? What's missing in regards to the energy of this message? What's an awakening, an awareness? I'm hearing that you are the shadow too. Embrace. I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy of awareness in regards to the energy of what's heart chakras in the reverse. An energy of forgiveness is here. It's destructing your peace. Something's destructing your peace. Again, this is card number 16. This energy of the melting mask is also card number 16. I'm picking up on the energy of adapting this particular mask for so long. It's hard to give it up. Going back to the movie of the mask and in the color of green. It's hard to give this up. Somebody, maybe even you, that's around you is finding it hard to give something up in the energy of this judgment call. What is this energy? Why is this energy of the heart chakra here? What's here? Triumph, disconnect, and boredom is in the reverse. Whatever this is that you're doing, do it for the love of what it is that you're doing, that passion. Do it for yourself is what I want to say. Going back to a reading and a shorts that I shared of recently. And I think it's titled Call Back Your Power. Not to prove, but it's because it's who you are. You know, when you're doing something that you love, you can do it with your eyes closed. You can even do it when you're in this energy of the sleeping beauty, you know. With an open heart is that kind of an energy I'm picking up on. There's a need to have an open heart in order to restore the balance that's within you. I feel like somebody's going at something too hard, or you may have been. It was causing an energy of sadness within you, possibly even anger, triggering energy. It was giving you this energy of burnout when you was becoming and be made aware of those that you was needing to stand your ground with, even those that you was destined to be in a spiritual union with. Yet now it's like the universe, there's no new beginning here with whosoever that energy was, or at least that's how you're seeing it. Whatever this is, only certain few and then the few can come along with you, is the energy I'm picking up on. It's like they're not gonna even be able to come within your jurisdiction, your force field. It's that kind of a blocked off energy because there's no prosperity there. Whoever these energies are, they're not here to uplift you or to bring peace. It's that I'm hearing the phrase, I want to be your peace and not your problem. But for those who I'm connecting within this energy that's coming through here, I'm hearing there's an irritation. These are not individuals that are here to help you build a foundation, an alliance, a legacy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Sacrifice wants to come through. I was wanting to clarify this card number 5. I'm paying so much attention to the mask. It's this energy of a mask needing to be released. In this energy again of 12, victim consciousness. Obstacles and challenges wants to come through. Even through the obstacles and challenges, this energy of swift change, I feel like you still persevered. Going back to the energy of the channeled message 4. Whosoever these people are who may have come up against you in this force energy, they have no idea of the sacrifices that you've had to go through, that you've had to endure, that you persevered through, that you're triumphing through right now. But whatever this is, it's going to bring you the right people at the right time. I'm hearing the song again. Women have patience. Patience is going to be your virtue. Time as a healer and time as a revealer, bringing in this energy of this caring connection. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of caring connection that's coming through in this energy of generational wealth. Spiritual strength is in the reverse. You may feel weak right now, but I feel like this is an energy that's going to come in to help uplift you. Let's see, why is this energy here? Clarifying spiritual strength. In regards to the energy of this message, why is spiritual strength here in the reverse? In the energy of sleeping beauty. Hope. That's a coincidence, because yesterday I was just thinking to myself, and I was saying, there's a difference between hope and faith. Hope is hoping, you know, it's not a bad thing. But when you've got faith, it's like a guarantee. You know, hope is just I hope that can happen. Whereas I have faith that's going to happen. It's a more, I'm hearing conviction in what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. So why is this energy here of new beginnings in the reverse? Why is new beginnings in the reverse for those that I'm connecting with, even though I can see, feel and hear a new beginning in this energy of the phoenix and this break free energy? The death card is at the bottom of the deck, breaking away from this energy of nostalgia. It's a waiting game. Partnerships and alliances. It's like everybody's going through their own issues right now. You know, everyone's going through their own healing process right now. Their trials and their tribulations and their swift movements that change. Everyone's going through it right now. Everyone's moving past this energy of the past. Time as a healer and time as a revealer is the energy I'm picking up on. And on that note, I'm going to end this message on some of these cards. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, for those that I'm connecting with, I feel like this was a bit of a long one. But I definitely feel like it's a message that somebody's needing to hear right now. regards to the energy of this message, for those that may be resonating, show me the energy of the rising phoenix. Because this is about forward movement for somebody. Somebody's not really focused on the past or the problem. You know, it's about the positivity. I'm picking up on that energy strong here for somebody in regards to this energy of this message. Final message in regards to this energy, chapter 17, message 5. It felt directly on its awaiting game. Any more messages in regards to this energy? The card that came through is, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others in this caring connection. So let's see in regards to the energy of this message, in this energy of destiny. The energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean, but I don't feel like you're aware of this. But let's see in regards to the energy of this message. What's the concern where someone's needing to use their wisdom here? I'm paying attention to the energy at the bottom of the deck in this concern. It's falling in the energy of the universe in reverse. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Get a couple more cards in regards to this energy before I close this message for those that may be resonating. And I'll just take this time to show my appreciation to my new subscribers, and for those that's liked and shared my messages. It's definitely getting out to those that's needing to hear the messages at this time. It's definitely helping my channel to grow, you know, so appreciations to you all. And if any of these messages have resonated with you, don't forget to press the like button, comment, let me know how it's resonated with you. I'm picking up on a few different scenarios here. You know, so I'm just going to close this message with these two cards that came through. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those that you love. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here, and overall energy for the next message coming in will be the Death card. And I feel like maybe that's an indication that that's the ending of chapter 17. Moving into swiftly, I'm hearing again, chapter 18, with the Wheel of Fortune kind of giving confirmation. But I'll see what comes through in the energy of the Death card in the next message, message 6. Love and light to you all.